Hey guys, me the Self-Reliance Kid, and today I want to show you a couple really cool products by Dragonfire Tinderbox. And you might hear some kids yelling and stuff, don't worry about it. But we're going to zoom in and get a closer look, and then we'll talk about what's in some of these packages. Alright, so the first bag is it's called the Chaga Fire Starter, and it's just got some pieces of chaga in there. Now I'm not sure if he sells the bags with the hunks of it anymore, or if he just sells the powder, because a lot of people are making chaga tea, and then a lot of times you take your saw and you saw this and you get dust, and then you strike it with your ferro rod and you get a good ember. Yeah, it's a good bag full of a lot of chaga. And where I live, we don't have any birch at all except for river birch. So having chaga is really nice. The next bag has just an assortment of different tinders and wood. So on top, it's kind of laid out how I shook it out. So there was some tinder up here, and there's some birch bark and some moss. It looks like some poplar or cedar bark. And then there's a bunch of different pieces of wood, like hardwoods, and then there's softwoods, cedar, and I don't know what this is. Maybe some cherry. Fat wood with a bunch of jute twine wrapped around it. Different pieces of bark. Small twigs that are bone dry. It'd be perfect kindling. A bunch of pine needles, a bunch of shavings, just an assortment of things. A little piece of chaga, more fat wood, a large piece of birch bark, white birch. And just take your knife, scrape it, and get some fine material that you can strike with your ferro rod. Get a good flame. Or you can use it for like your welcome mat and a bow drill. Some cattail. Just pull that apart and get some fluff. Gotta keep in mind that all of these are different, so you're not going to get the same thing. That I got some birch. So that's just like the regular tinder pouch you can get. It's got quite a bit of stuff in it. So let's go to the next one. Alright, so this is the Extreme Tinder Pouch, and this is really nice. So up on top was a lot more tinder. So there's some poplar bark, a little bit of cedar. Don't know what that is, but looks great. Some more birch. And then this was underneath. Looks like some pine pitch on a little piece of fat wood. Then there's like these hunks of wood. So these are both hardwoods, osage and something else. I'm not really good on wood. Some like punky wood, looks like. And a bunch of smaller sticks there for kindling if you can't find any dry material. Looks like a large piece of fat wood, a bunch of shavings, pine needles, like a hornet's nest. I don't know. Pine cones, some more bark, cattail. So it's pretty much the regular pouch, just on steroids, and it's got a lot more. It's got some pieces of birch down there. So a lot of stuff to just help you get your fire going. And then in here, are some matches. So it's a really good kit put together that you can carry in your bushcraft pack, your hiking pack, whatever you want. So you have some dry material to start a fire if everything around you is wet, or say you don't have stuff like birch bark or pine cones, fat wood, things like that. So it's a good pouch. It's a great kit for you to get if you go hiking, camping, bushcrafting, and you want a bag that's full of dry tinder and kindling so you can get a fire started if everything around you is wet. Or if you live in the city and you don't have a backyard or any place to go, you know, the nearest place for you to gather materials could be hours away, and so you can just buy a bag that's got everything in it for you to play with. Or if you just want to get materials that you don't have in your area, like chaga, fat wood, or birch, and you want to experiment with them and see how you like them. So go check out Daryl's website at dragonfiretinderbox.com. He, his wife, and his daughter go out and they collect these materials and they put them in the bags and they send them to you. They're just awesome. Because, now if you can carry all this stuff in your pack, that saves you a lot of time and effort for going out and having to collect them. It's not that easy. So thank you for Daryl for putting these great kits together, and I will hope to test these soon in really bad conditions when it's cold and wet and see how these perform. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for your views and your comments. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.